Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Prep FST. Now today's video won't be a teaching session but rather a guidance session and a personal experience session. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a good preparation strategy which I opted for in my last entrance season, and I hope that this strategy would work for all of you for the upcoming entrance season. This is Garima Kukreja and this is my experience story. I'll be discussing the strategy, which are rather some tips in a few steps. Now, the step number 1 is more the merrier. Now, what does it mean? It means that we all aim for one or two best colleges that are there in our field. But most of us just stick to those two colleges. We don't apply for the other options that are there and available for the same course. We all do want to get to the best college, but also thousands of other candidates are preparing for it. So what if you don't land into that college? You'll always have a plan B, plan C and even a plan D. So more the merrier, which means apply in as much colleges as you can. This number 1 helps you to practice for the main exam that you're going to appear for, and number 2, in case something goes wrong, you'll not have to give a draw. Now, coming to the step number 2, which is also the most crucial step. You'll understand why. Whenever you're preparing for an exam, you don't do that before researching for what would be coming in that exam. But just reading it once is not enough. What you have to do is research for that exam, see what is the syllabus for that exam, type it and download it. Now, what will happen whenever you create a work desk for yourself? Make sure to have a notice board in front of you or a whiteboard or even a wall wherein you can stick those post-its or maybe the printout of the syllabus in front of your eyes. So what happens is whenever you sit to study, you're always facing what is your goal, and that, trust me, helps you prepare better and faster. Now, step number 3 on how to head start. Well, start with the basics. Please do remember that. Many people come to me and say that this topic is very difficult or I'm not able to focus on this particular subject. The reason is, if you're about to study, for example, carbohydrates, and you immediately pick up D-Man or Rangana to go through the formulas and everything, you'll get confused and you will not want to study that subject. Instead, what worked for me was just pick up a basic book, for example, Money, which is Food Facts and Principles by Shakuntala Mane. Read carbohydrates from that subject. Now, step number 2, pick up a MCQ book, solve the questions from that subject, and you will think that, oh, maybe I am not prepared enough from this subject, and then pick up the books like D-Man and Rangana. Now, what happens is, number 1, you have cleared your basics, and number 2, you have practiced the questions, and finally, you've also touched some good book for actually advanced preparation. This also helps you have a deeper understanding of the subject and to devote a longer duration of hours. Number 4, also the very crucial step. You should have a study plan. You should have a study plan and also a study time. Now, what does it mean? For example, I am a person who doesn't like to study in morning. I am a night person. I just start studying at 12 a.m. at night and I study till 5 a.m. in the morning. This works for me. This might not work for you, but you have to figure out the time of your maximum productivity. Because when your time is at maximum productivity, you are able to grasp more in the given period of time. So always do that. Just figure out what time works the best for you. And secondly, have a study plan. For example, if you are a day person, in the morning schedule that I will finish this topic or this abstract of a topic or this number of pages by this time. For example, from 10 a.m. to, for example, 2 p.m. you will cover this topic. Then take a break for an hour and from 3 p.m. start solving the questions. Now, when you have this study plan in your mind, you'll subconsciously have an alarm in your head that will tell you that, okay, it's about to be 2 p.m. Finish it fast, finish it fast, finish it fast. And you will be able to do it. If not 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. But you will have a schedule to follow and you will be done with MCQs and the practice of that subject by the end of the day. So just try it out. Number 5. This point might not work for you, but according to many studies, it should. Now, Whatever you study, you should make notes. Basically, you should write what you learn, because when you're writing what you're learning, it absorbs in your mind and it retains for a longer duration. So do that if you can. Just make crisp and short notes of that subject, and it will also help you remember for a longer durations. Because right now during the pandemic situation, you don't know when will the exams happen. So for that, having some notes of the topic you've already studied would definitely help you. Number 6, just download the previous exam papers. It is very important. When you are just downloading the syllabus and pinning it right in front of your eyes, do another small thing: download the previous year papers. Why am I telling you to do this? Because when you see the previous year papers, you're able to identify a trend. Every paper has a USP. Every paper has a unique pattern. For example, I'll give you example of BHU. What BHU does is, it has questions from dairy animal maximum, and also it repeats its questions a lot. How will you know about that the questions are repeated? You only understand that when you understand the exam pattern. So do that for every exam that you're appearing for. Understand the trends, understand the type of questions, and that will also make you understand what are the hot topics that I have to learn. Number 7, I am very thankful for discovering this hack for me, which actually helped me many folds. What is it? It is that join a number of study groups. It helps you discipline yourself, it helps you practice a lot, it helps you clarify your doubts 10 times more efficiently. What I'm talking about, just download Telegram on your phones and search for any channel that you like, that you want to practice on, that you want to ask your doubts on, and immediately join the group. Join today, because when you study in a group, you understand the level of competition people are coming for, and also the type of questions that are new in the market. So you'll always be 3 steps ahead from anyone else who's not there in such groups. And you'll always be motivated to learn more and solve more. You can also join my Telegram group, which goes by the name Prep FST, and will also be attached in the description box down below. You can join my Telegram group for daily quizzes, which I do, that is by the name of 9 to 5 quizzes on various topics. So you can surely attempt that. And lastly, the step number 8 is change your influence. Now, if you're someone like me who are always on their mobile phones, laptops, addicted to social media, but I have my preparation to go for, what to do? Just change your influence. If you're someone who is continuously clicking on Instagram, scrolling what is going on in the world, it's okay. Just change what you're following. If you're into influencers or meme pages, just unfollow them for a while and follow some educational pages related to your field that you think are helping you to constantly stay in focus. Okay? During my time, I used to follow Food Techies, Food Tech Society, and Foodme. All these pages are doing very amazing, and you should change your influence and try this hack. So guys, this was a very short video on the strategy that worked for me. If you have some questions for me, please shoot down in the comment section down below. Another small update from my side is that I'm about to begin with a monthly e-magazine service by the name of Monthly Bites. Now what is it about? You remember the time wherein in our childhood we used to receive monthly magazines from Reader's Digest, Tinkle, Children Digest, Magic Pot and whatnot. They had the right balance of information, games, comics, stories and whatnot. So, going by the same pattern, I am inculcating the concept of a monthly magazine into food technology and obviously the allied sciences of agriculture, nutrition, dairy science, everything that you can think of under one niche. So, if you want to subscribe to my service, wherein you'll get all the startup initiatives, the job updates, articles, technical articles, creative articles, fun games. So you can definitely subscribe to my monthly service, and the link is given in the description box down below. So if you like my videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and take care.